Real women murders, not fiction. Love women, don't kill them. Giving real women, unknown women, recognition to the world. Please support our channel and please subscribe.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Karen Drew in for Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. Yet another violent attack on a woman outside her workplace, raising questions about the epidemic of intimate partner violence in Metro Detroit. We know domestic violence is prevalent everywhere.
That's right. But in May alone, we covered the murders of at least 3 women, all allegedly killed by their exes.
Yeah.
Each one, according to police, targeted, hunted down, and shot to death. According to the Michigan Uniform Crime Code, over 100 domestic violence-related homicides occur in our state every year. And 1 out of 4 women will be abused by a current or former partner at one point in their lives.
One of the tools used by law enforcement to help keep victims of domestic violence feel safe is a personal protection order. But as we saw in Saline today, they don't guarantee someone's safety.
Jacqueline Francis joins us now live with a closer look at what survivors say really needs to change. Such a disturbing story here, Jacqueline.
Yeah, Karen and Devin talking with a survivor today gave some much needed perspective on what it's like to be in their shoes. I asked her about personal protection orders. Here's what she had to say.
I'm gonna hold this piece of paper up to you and say, leave me alone, and you got a gun and you out of your mind right now and you just pull the trigger. What's that piece of paper gonna do?
Jasmine Bearmore is a domestic violence survivor, now an advocate for the cause. She talks about the barriers for getting a personal protection order.
The whole process is discouraging. You know, everything is a system. It's a system. It's a system. All this red tape is in place for everything. And I don't have time to deal with your red tape in your system when my life is on the line.
Today, it was a 40-year-old woman whose life was on the line in Saline. She was walking to her car on break from work when police say her ex-boyfriend opened fire. The woman later died at the hospital, and her co-worker, who was also shot, is in stable condition. Police say the woman had a personal protection order against her ex, but in this case, it wasn't enough.
Just to be candid, a PPO, a court order, they're not perfect, right? They don't always prevent harm from occurring tragically.
Even so, the Washtenaw County prosecutor strongly encourages people to get a PPO if they feel threatened, calling it an extra layer of protection.
Getting that PPO in place really provides both the court order that says that somebody needs to stay away from it, somebody needs to cease the contact that was concerning, but it also gives law enforcement more tools because if somebody does violate, they can be brought in on that criminal charge depending on the circumstances.
Clearly, there's no one solution to this, but the prosecutor did say that there's another tool that will soon be available to help in domestic violence situations, and that's red flag laws. Passed earlier this year, it'll allow family members, ex-partners, and others to seek a court order to keep guns away from people who might be a danger to themselves or others. Those laws are expected to take effect by spring of next year. Reporting live in Detroit, Jacqueline Francis, Local
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.